Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's TTT trying to trade. I just want to say thank you guys so much. I see that you guys really liked my video and buying snap shares and why I'm buying 100 shares. And you can see like we got 103 views, which is insane. It might not look like a lot, but to me it means a lot. Like if you compare my other videos, like the second closest video is an old video that hit 153 views, but that took around like 4 months. But essentially this video took 3 days or 2 days and a half, because today would be 3 days, to hit 103 views. And I really appreciate it, guys. It makes me really happy to see that there's people interested out there to learn about the stock market and just who care about it. But pretty much I'm making this video today to explain why Snap is currently down 22%. So essentially, yesterday, Facebook or Meta platforms had their earnings. So their earnings was yesterday, right? Q4 earnings, and as you can see, their actual earnings was $3.67, but they were supposed to hit an estimate of $3.84. So after these earnings, which were not that bad to begin with, as you can see, like right here, it hit this exact same amount as expectations, but it doesn't matter. So earnings a little bit different than what is estimated, but essentially everyone panicked. Facebook said they saw slow growth in their company due to the fact that there's a lot of control out there in social media, and pretty much in the span of what 1 week, you can see Facebook was trading right here February 2nd 440 before after hours 323, and then after that you can see it's 242. Pretty much went down $54 or almost 18% in one day, which is kind of really crazy for Facebook, especially knowing that Facebook is a good growth stock and it usually follows a pretty sturdy trend, and just having this dip out of nowhere. So here we have, kind of crazy, I don't know, like, yeah, pretty much pandemic dip right here, and then back up, and then another fat dip going back down to 260 250s before the whole metaverse announcement and all that stuff. But yeah, so pretty much their earnings tanked. Everyone panicked after seeing this, and then pretty much social media stocks and other companies such as Roblox, for example, they tanked like 22% the same day. You can see in a month they're down 35%, and their earnings is yet to be decided. It is available February 15th, but pretty much it got priced in. Twitter down 18%, same thing. Earnings on February 10th, not announced yet, but since the giant Facebook, Facebook's a really big social media company, and essentially looking at them and seeing that their earnings were not what they were estimating, well, essentially they panicked. People panicked, and they're like, yo, these earnings are gonna be trash as well. So you have Roblox, Twitter, Pinterest going down 27%, and earnings is available today after hours, same as Snap. So essentially Snap went down 12%, trading at $32 before earnings, and then Facebook earnings came out and it tanked pretty much 12%. But essentially I just doubled down on my position, so I bought another 100 shares of Snap, and I currently own 200 shares, and then my average went from $30.23 to $28.43. Their estimate for earnings is around 10 cents per share, but I feel like it's going to be around 17, 15 higher than their estimate, just because of all the projects they've been doing and just the data coming out showing that they increased their user base, how they're trying to like add AR. Like essentially they're working inside the metaverse and have a lot of things, a lot of projects, and a lot of things that I made in a previous video, which I'll leave a nice little link up there too. I just got an email. But yeah, so essentially that's pretty much what all these stocks tanked. Pretty much not even earnings came out, just because they saw a giant Facebook, which controls a large portion of social media. They own Facebook, they own Instagram, they own WhatsApp, and then essentially everything else tanked because of panic. Some other factors, the stimulus has not been sent out yet. More Omicron, variants and scares, essentially bottleneck issues, and interest rates especially going up. Companies can't borrow the same amount of money they were you know, during the pandemic's height. And yeah, that's pretty much why everything's tanking in the social media sector, especially. But yeah, they also announced what's it called? They announced a Google split, a 20-to-1 split. So if you own one share of Google, A or C Alphabet, you get 20 shares, which is really nice. So from 3,000, they're gonna be around $153, or like 140, 153, that range. That's what I saw. But yeah, that you're gonna see a massive bull run, especially for Google, because it's been like a long time since they had a stock split, especially now. And since there's so many more retail investors, especially these last 3 years, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people interested in that. So we'll see. So right here we have some news: Snap and Pinterest sync after Meta's big miss. Both report earnings Thursday. So we'll see. You know, I'm just gonna click on it, read about it. You know, Snap, the owner of Snapchat, is forecast by analysts to report a fourth quarter loss of 9 cents, a share on revenue of 1.2 billion a year. Earlier, Snap reported a loss of 8 cents of revenue, equivalent to 911 million, my bad. Snap was falling 19.1% on Thursday to $25.95. The stock has declined 44% since 2022 and 55% over the last 1 year. I think, dude, that's a 50% discount if you think about it. But yeah, I'm positive in Snapchat. We'll see later on today after hours what will happen to it. But yeah, I got my hopes up. Hopefully it goes up. I have some options also. I'm selling calls for February, so we can go right here. See, I have, is it two? No, I have two different calls. I have one for the 32 strike price, so essentially I'll make $400 if it goes to 32, plus a nice $90 I made from this contract before the value went down because the stock went down. And then I put a higher strike price just in case. You never know if they come out with some whopping earnings and decides to go up like, I don't know, 25% all the way up to $35. Also got that. So we'll see. You know, I got my safe position right here. Still a big difference, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost a $7 jump, which is kind of insane. But as we can, you know, as we saw that giant dip, you know, it can also be recorrected due to earnings. Well, you know, I'm pretty confident in Snap's earnings, but we'll see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is essentially my portfolio. I pretty much bought more Riot, and yeah, so I got 2 contracts. My Riot, which is 178 shares, I sold some to buy, you know, Snap, second position, essentially 200 shares of it. But yeah, we'll see. Hope you guys have fun. See you in the next one, and wish us luck in this roller coaster of a market. Peace.